Vernon Crowder, Rabobank, Food and Agribusiness Research Advisory Group. Rabobank has a long history in food and agriculture, and we started up this individual bank in addition to what we do with larger corporate clients more than 10 years ago. You know, Florida's, they got their challenges. They're a little shorter in their season, but a lot of the berry people are expanding down there. The consumers like blueberries. You know, they like other type of berries, and they want to diversify and make sure that they can grow berries other places. You still have, even though it's tough competition with Mexico, you still have a lot of good local vegetable production there. The real exciting thing is what's happening in orange juice. They've been hit hard by the psyllid issue and the infestation of, the HLB, bacteria. So we know that fresh fruit is very important to some of the big players, some of the big juice makers, and they're coming in and working partnerships with many of the successful growers at trying to find new trees that are resistant, new cultural practices that will help that state be competitive in the future again in orange juice.
So I guess in the banking industry, you guys have your own R&D team as well, looking at the research money USDA and the federal government's allocated. I got a call a week or two ago after they allocated the first $20 million, and that was before the $125 million more in the Farm Bill for citrus greening research or HLB research, and it got the attention of farmers in the Midwest and other areas that don't have citrus as to what's going on with this bug. But you guys must really be taking a close look at that, being the financier of a lot of those groves.
We all in the bank look at those things. A good banker always has to do their good due diligence, but a big part of our job in the Food and Agribusiness Research Group is not only doing reports that we can share with our customers and provide them value, but we do internal research as well to make sure that we're fully aware of both opportunities and potential risk as well.
Do you have any connection? You're in a very urban state here in California. We're talking about Florida now, and a very urban state there. Do you see any interface there? The agricultural challenges by the urban sector, how does it affect your business, or does it?
Well, it affects it because, for example, I mentioned to you berries. Many of the people expanding in berry production down there and helping and working with local growers are the same marketers, the same processors that are doing very well here in California as well. So, so those people are our customers in both places.
Do you see this local movement or buy local movement, know your farmer movement from the consumer angle? Do you see that being an important factor in your world in the future?
Gary, the customer is always the boss, both for banking and for farmers. So we've looked at that issue carefully. In fact, we did some research and a report on it last winter, and we do feel that's expanding. In fact, if anything, it's probably taking some of the growth away from organic as well. The consumers do like the idea of something coming local. They identify it with quality and freshness. Now, many of our customers also believe they can deliver quality and freshness across the country, but the consumer is the boss, and we expect that to continue growing. But there are limitations to it.
Interesting interview, very interesting comments. Vernon Crowder, Rabobank. What have I not asked you'd like to add for listeners on either coast?
It's going to be challenging, but fortunately there is good demand for our product. So we'll get through this. There's going to be some adjustment, but we'll get through this as well.
Vernon Crowder, Rabobank. Thanks for your time today. Very good.